Yo, it's the Line Bass Assassin. What's up? What's happening? And hopefully you guys have audio. Not for that, but so that you guys can hear me. Let's see if we got audio. Have audio. Yeah, we got audio. Homies, we are live in the proper configuration, my dudes. Bros, I will have to be looking down in between my legs in order to be reading your messages. But homies, we are back. We are live and in effect. Today's bite has been pretty good. Today's bite has been pretty good, guys. I cannot complain, especially for a spur of the moment kind of situation. We just popped onto this lake and had no idea what the water levels are, what anything is, bro. Cubo Unlimited, now we got Elon Unlimited. We have been steadily catching fish. It is like, I mean, they aren't giants, but definitely steady catching fish. Yo, Tiger Tackle, what's happening? So we've been primarily using this Biz Bait shaky head. The shaky head itself is not theirs. It is their diamond, let me see what it's called. Diamond, their Dizzy Diamond. That is a bait that we have been throwing, dude. And we have been catching them with this bait. We have also been, I switched over, with my crankbait, I switched over to a what do you call it? Jig head minnow. It's their ring roller jig head minnow. And I've been throwing that, guys. And that has been pretty successful as well. I have missed a couple here and there, but it has been getting bites, but not, some of them have been coming off. But I'm telling you, bro, these spotted bass, homies, these suckers, they come at you like a torpedo, bro. These fools, when they know they're hooked, you gotta get on that gas, bro, because these guys come straight at you and they spit out your bait and whatnot. But if we could all get together and give some because the trader went and got us a DC converter in order for us to be able to put Elon on here, guys, because we left the cables for the other ones. So she graciously went out and handled business and got us another one. So if we can just have a round of applause or a thank you or something for her efforts, because we would not be live like this. You guys saw what we were live like when we had to just rely on the phone. But now we got Senor Elon back there, and we are able to handle business again in our regular, almost regular configuration, minus Silver, of course, because she's at home right now, just hanging out with Mr. Wiggles. So hopefully they're still there when we get back, because Mr. Wiggles has started to get crazy, probably because Unlimited has made him crazy. But let me know if this angle is terrible for watching. It will be spinning around, guys. Right now I'm throwing to a point over here. I don't know how this angle is gonna look, but this point right here has a lot of rock. It has a lot of rock on it. And usually, because I have fished this lake before, usually we can pick off a fish or two out of here. So the moderator has saved the day. Well, the moderator, it should definitely be nominated for some prize I don't know, maybe the Nobel Fish Prize? Maybe. We'll go with that. Definitely worthy of the Nobel Fish Prize. So homies, we have been throwing this little shaky head. It's on an 1/8 of an ounce shaky head. We've been throwing it towards islands and stuff. So there's one area that I'm sure that there's some fish there that I haven't really fished because I was saving it for when we came back live and in effect correct. This is not it, but we are already here. I had to come back all the way from islands way over. Dudes, I was fishing in the channel, bros. It was crazy. So I was like, all right, cool. And then the moderator said that she had the stuff, so I had to come back. So now we came all the way back, and we're gonna go fish an area over there on the, that point right there. We're gonna fish it with that forward-facing, or the jig. We might fish there, but we'll also fish some of these coves and crews out there. We're gonna turn the camera in this direction because that is where we will be facing. The wind is blowing us just sideways right now. So let's see if the bite stays active like it's been throughout the day. There were little lulls, but the bite has been active. I'm telling you guys, this lake, I'm more of a rock kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you guys see me in Guntersville, you're like, has this guy ever fished in his life? It's cool if that's what you guys think, because sometimes I ask myself the same thing. Bro, have you ever caught a fish in your life? But out here, you know, grinding these rocks right here, bro, it's a better feeling, but that's just me personally, the way I like to fish. So we will be fishing until almost dark because we got to make sure we follow the rules. We're not trying to get it. We're going to alternate between this little shaky head, the Dizzy Diamond. That is a benefit to it. Now I'm running in 720p, guys. So let me know if it chops less or if Elon's still chopping just the same. Because if he's chopping just the same, well, then we might just go 1080. Let's turn this guy a little bit just so you can get a little better feel of what we're fishing. You guys might be able to see the point underwater because, dudes, this water is pretty clear. I'm talking about decently clear. I like clear water. I don't know why. Some fishermen shy away from clear water, but when I clear water, I'm like, yo, let's go. Eyeball to eyeball with these fools. So this area right here has a little bit of gross slimy stuff, little slimy grass. All right, Brendan says it's working good for him. So that's good. A little bit of slimy grass. I don't like it, but there hasn't been an area that I've been at that had slimy grass like this. So we'll just work it for a little bit. We got time, homies. Remember, my legs are the ones that got to do the work, guys. So us moving from spot to spot is going to be a little more difficult. So we might have to then revert back to 720. That way we don't stray and he can handle the data flow. So your eyeballs aren't going to be having a good time. Ears will have a better time, not because you can hear me and the stupidities that I say, but because you won't hear me going, and then you guys are like, what did this fool say? We have limited time. We are throwing that Biz Baits set of baits that we bought at the notified biz baits that we would be going live, at least the gentleman that I had seen item. So we keep everything above board here, guys. They may or may not be watching. Unlimited. I told you, bro, this was a spur of the moment situation, dog. We just packed what we could. This kayak does have room, unlimited, but I don't know if it's got that much room. And so far, guys, my take on the durability of these baits is they're pretty durable. I have messed one up, maybe two, but I mean, these spotted bass, bro, these guys are coming at them. They're coming out, spitting and right, gonna go crazy. Spit them out left. And the worms still somehow have stayed in mostly one piece. So I'm good with that. Durability wise, it's good. And my mask, bro, right now, these baits have a garlic scent, and my mask just smells like freaking garlic all the way, bros. Why does this guy keep slipping down? I got that garlic scent on me. Everything in nature apparently smells like garlic because I smell it everywhere. That is correct. Both Brendan and Unlimited. Brendan, but I will be giving away this kayak when we reach 100,000 subscribers. So that might be never. That was a rock. That was a rock. That is always on the ready, but he doesn't need all those tools, bro. An assassin can. So right now I'm using my table knife. Was that a rock? Made my worm all stupid. I gotta put this worm back on. I got a screw lock right here. So yes, Unlimited, the assassin is always on the ready. And this is all he needs to handle business. So yeah, Brendan, if you want to see this kayak be given away for the 100K subscribers, well then, if you could do me a favor and tell everybody in your hood, hey guys, subscribe to this guy so we can get rid of this kayak so that he can only take the boat everywhere. Because right now, as long as I got this kayak, you know, if I got to go for a short cruise, I have to change. You might have too many holes in them. It does not belong to the subscribers just yet, Brendan. Or at least one subscriber. It still belongs to yours truly. Escar, I did take your future kayak. I am cruising on it, bro. I have to make sure that it still works, dude. I don't want to give you a kayak that's shafa, bro. That's broken, something. So I brought it out to test it out, make sure that it's good to go. All right, I feel a lot of rocks down there. I like that. We're just gonna fish this for a little bit right here, guys, and then we're gonna move to the other areas. Now, what the heck is going on with this worm? What do you call it? I will be alternating between this and the ring roller But right now, I'm just gonna throw this for a little bit. And then before we leave this spot, I'll throw the ring roller on the point, and then I'll just let it sink down and then pop it back towards us and then see if anybody wants to bite. The lake is a little bit higher than I'm used to. It is pretty much full pool. But guys, these guys have been pretty aggressive on this little shaky head worm. I don't know if it's the garlic. I mean, this one does stand up vertically, and I think the Berkeley one doesn't have that buoyancy, so it'll stand up, but it doesn't naturally want to stay up. This one, bro, this guy wants to stay up. So we got ourselves some gross little green slime. We're gonna go alongside the point right here. Get a little deeper. But I'm telling you, bros, I have friggin' cruised this lake. I've just gone to a whole bunch of little islands over there and to a shoal, and they've been biting. And for some reason, now I'm fishing a point when I just told you guys the islands and the shoals are where I've been getting my bites. But here I am. This fish finder that I think you guys can see a fish finder right there. The battery, I haven't even tried to see if it was working. We've just been cruising without fish finder, without anything, bros. We've been using the Eagle Powers. Last time Unlimited said that he's got a feeling something was gonna go down. Something did go down. So let's pay special attention to Unlimited's feelings. Not because he's all up in his feelings, but because last time he said it, bro, we caught one. All you can see is this tip of my head. Bro, you need to zoom out, dog. There's plenty of scenery. Might have to slow my roll. When I was by myself, I went super slow. Not every time, but a good amount of the time. Whenever they stopped biting, I went slow. But here we go, guys. This is that bait that I'm talking about, that ring roller, and it has their minnow, or whatever this one's called. So I'm basically letting it hit the floor, and then I pop it off the bottom and just start popping it back towards me. Now, we got to keep in mind, guys, that I do not have a, because of course I left it at the house, I do not have an open face reel while I'm doing this. I'm doing it on a G Loomis crankbait rod with a 8 3-to-1 Bass Pro Shop reel, which has saved me on some of these occasions because these fools, bro, when they bite, they know which direction to go. Wherever the pool is, they go straight to it and they just frickin', it's almost like they want to fly into the boat. All right, I don't like this slimy stuff. It's all over the place here. We're gonna move. We don't want to be wasting our electrons here. But we'll throw one time to this side and then we'll pop it back to us. And then after that, we'll get on the Chevrolet legs and we'll cruise down to that point over there because I know that fish live there, bro. I know that some mean spotties live there. And if my brother is watching, spotty two hotties. All right, guys, let's work in that direction. Yo, what up, Corn Diff? Corn Diff. You are correct, Brendan. It's amazing that I just remember to even show up. But Corn Diff, heck yeah, it's a kayak, dog. It's a Hobie kayak. It's a Cadillac of kayaks, homie. And of course, you can see that it's powered by my Flintstone feet, bro. I feel like I just need to yell out, yabba dabba doo, because look at this, bro. This is old school powering human style, bro. And you want to see me go fast, dog? Watch this. Yabba dabba doo, dog. Watch that look. Look how fast this guy's going. Look at all this weight coming off the side of the freaking kayak because I'm burning, bro. I am burning. Yo, Dennis, have we got a show for you, bro? We are in spot heaven, dude. We've been catching spots all day, dog. This by my legs, bro. Look at this, guys. Look at how freaking smooth I'm rolling. And Mark, it is a lot of work, bro. I went from all over there. You can see them there. There's a bunch of islands. I cruised from all the way over there to here. Josh, you are correct. It is leg day. Sometimes you got to put in work for leg day, guys. Don't forget the legs. So it's somewhat deep right here, guys. It's a little bit steep. So what we're going to do is, I should have probably thrown some stuff to here, but we can work this on the way back. We're going to cast out here, let it sink to the bottom. It's a decently steep bank here. Once it's on the bottom, we'll just pop it back towards us and see what wants to bite. And if you guys see a snake or something, let me know. And then we'll figure it out when we see what kind of snake it is. I'm thinking figuring it out is gonna basically be me screaming and slapping it with my fishing rod. Hopefully less on the scream and more on the slapping. Come on, over here, bros. There is not a single blade of grass here. And dudes, I feel like I'm home. Now don't get me wrong, sometimes this lake can be tough, but when I can feel rock, woo-wee, now we mean business. It's the four-wheeler for the water. Unlimited. I gotta pass all this real estate right here, dog. We're passing. Because we're gonna come back to it, dog. Whoa. What was that, huh? Again, there's a little learning process here, guys, because usually when I'm on silver, I have my full body to do a hook set. But here, I gotta do a hook set from the buns, dog. So you gotta squeeze your cheeks and engage the core in order to set the hook. It's a little different, but it's doable. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta figure out how to set the hook. There's one. There we go, homies. I'm telling you, these guys come at you like crazy, dog. We might as well flip him in the boat because he's going crazy and we don't want to lose him. Get your little buns in the boat, dog. All right, homies. We got ourselves a little spotty on the ring roller, on the Biz Baits ring roller. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but hold on. Kayak is starting to go off into the rocks. So, all right, homies, we got ourselves the one. He's not a giant, not by any means, but the ring roller has struck again. Fish for life. The giveaway will be next Friday. Not this Friday, but next Friday. And not the movie, dog, but the day. I don't know what day it is. Somebody can check that for me. I was just gonna weigh this guy. I just gotta figure out where my scale is. Could be anywhere. I go so fast on this kayak that things go flying everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yo, where is Dennis? We got a spotty too hottie right here, Dennis. Let's check it out. He's probably gonna be nothing of nothing. This fish right here locked in, homies. That fish is locked in. If you guys want to guess what this fish weighs, that guy right there. Nothing makes Unlimited happy. Now that we're catching fish, Unlimited is like, yo, that's cool, dog, but get us a big one. Ah, Unlimited. He cannot be satisfied, this guy. But we caught that one on that ring roller. We bought this bait over there at the Classic, dudes. So far, so good. Now he's all wrapped up on this thing. Not the bait's fault, but whatever. It was the chaos that ensued. All right, we are back. Dennis, we just planned to be catching spotty after spotty, bro. That's all that's in here. I haven't seen a largemouth in all the day. Only the spotties. 0.54 fishing life. I don't know what 0.54 is. Colin, we are back. We are back to freaking top-notch status, bro. And we got to thank the moderator for that. She made it possible for us to be able to get the whole setup back the way it needed to be. She went and bought us the converter that we needed in order for us to bring the show the way you guys are used to, the way you expect it, with none of that freaking vertical choppiness, just straight up 720, hopefully clarity. Yo, Mike, where you been at, dog? Oh, now I'm stuck in a tree. It was, I think it was one, sorry about that, guys, I never told you guys. I think it was 1 pound, could have been 5 ounces or 4 ounces, I don't remember. My bad, homies, but it was 1 pound and change. Oh, now I'm hung up all over the place. Unlimited, I am inside that prime real estate you were talking about, bro. I am a resident of the prime real estate right now, dog. Let me figure out how to revoke my residency. Because I don't want to live here, bros. What's going on here? What's behind me? What's going on here? We are nicely wrapped up in something. As long as we avoid the flippers, we're good. Well, that's definitely a tree. Some crazy guys would throw their rod down to the thing, but not I. Yeah, and we out. Kayaks have their own little issues, guys, but we got out. Boat control is the issue. Working. Yo, bro, we ain't hating on nobody who's out there grinding hard, homie. Respect. Do your thing. You came in and guessed the weight instantly, bro. Yo, Steve, we are back, my dude. Mike didn't lose his fisheye, bros. He was able to call it. He was like, yeah, that looks like a tiny fish. It probably weighs about this much. All right, guys, let's let it sink down as we were before. Let it sink, settle, pop it off the bottom, and slowly pop it back towards us. So this particular bait, guys, has a ring that allows you to tie to the ring and not have to make a loop knot, so that you don't have to. And this guy rocks. Now, I am not sponsored by these guys. The only one who sponsors me is the good Lord, and I will tell you guys the truth, what I believe about any bait or whatnot. But this bait right here, guys, so far, is pretty good. John, this is what Silver looked like when she was a baby. She was a baby, bro. And this is like this old school freaking, this old school life jacket, bro. I forgot my life jacket at my house, so that was gonna delay the whole live stream that I tried to do earlier in the morning with some success. But then the moderator's family was all like, hey, I think we got a life vest. But I mean, when I looked at it, bro, I was like, dudes, I appreciate that and I'm gonna use it. But I kind of feel like these are the life vests from the Titanic. But they were freaking brand new, dude. So these cannot be the life vests from the Titanic. All I know is that they are very, very visible life vests. I think Elon can see them from wherever his satellites are. So we'll let it hit the ground, boom. I'm telling you guys, this bank is kind of steep. The moderator sponsors me. Well, I mean, she definitely helps the channel, dog. So she sponsors me for sure. Whenever I make a mistake, the moderator fixes it. When my microphones go out or whatever ends up happening, the moderator's like, ay, este. I mean, she doesn't speak Spanish, but I just assume that's what might be going through her head. Are we not throwing crankbait? We threw a crankbait earlier today. I'm telling you guys, the only baits I've been able to get them to bite off of are this bait and the shaky head. And that is it. So Unlimited, let's find out. Let's find out. It is that deep, dog. However deep that is, it is that deep. But it's a decently steep drop, bro. We are getting to this point over here, dudes. This point is where I believe there to be a bunch of spotted bass just kind of hanging out. Now this is from experience, not from, I just punctured my kayak. I mean, your guys' kayak. It is from experience, not electronics or anything today, but they load up there, bros. They just kind of hang out. It gets really deep right there, and we just got to get to them. I might bust out the Nico and drop it like it's hot down there, because you got to get down to them, bros. Oh no, Unlimited, I did not check already. It's just I have fished these banks before, and I know that they are rocky and nice, and they hold fish, but the water level is usually a lot lower than it is now when I hit this lake up. Swipe left. That yak got me pulling up. What you talking about, bro? Like, are you like the baby? I pull up like. Unlimited wants me to get into that tree. and lose my little bait here, because that's what he wants, bros. He wants me to fund the tackle companies by instantly losing all my cool baits. But I'm gonna avoid it, Unlimited. I mean, that tree's probably down in there too. That's probably what I was hung up on right there. Let's do it again, see if there's a, because trees are tall, guys. And I think the Army Corps of Engineers purposely knocks laydowns into the water to, maybe that was a fish, to give a little structure, or cover, I should say, for these fish. That had to have been tree right there. Yes, Nazook, we are on Clark's Hill Lake. Silver is too fancy for different lakes. She's a Gunnersville girl, so she can't come to this lake. It's beneath her. All lakes are beneath her. Oh, son of a fish, that was definitely one. All lakes are beneath her, guys. See what I did there, guys? But that was definitely a fish, and I missed it, homies. I'm telling you guys, these guys come at you like bats out of you know where. You can't keep up with them, dog. These are like the Ricky Bobbies of bass. They just come at you at 100 miles an hour, and it's hard to keep up with them. Son of a gun, I missed that fish. I don't like it. Yeah, we're in a kayak, bro. You gotta diversify. You gotta show people. There's water. We'll cast to it, bro. To it, from it. HE double hockey sticks, player. Son of a gun, bros. I missed that guy. And he's gonna go tell all his homies, watch out for that ring roller. The minnow that's on this bait is a decent sized minnow, guys. It's not a small minnow. But that point right there, guys, that is the area that we want to hit up. We want to stay focused on that area for a while. Because that is where they like to chill, homies. Snozook, I told you I'd take you guys to another lake. I just didn't expect it to be today. This was a spur of the moment situation, bro. It's not like we woke up yesterday, you know what, Clark's Hill it is. It was more like, you know what, based on what's going down, Clark's Hill it is. And so here we are. Clark's Hilling it, dog. Let's just try and avoid some Benny Hill situations, bro. We're on a kayak. We don't want to have a however that song goes. We do not want any situation like that, bros. Colin, this is the minnow that I am throwing. I am throwing the Biz Bait minnow on the Biz Bait roller. I forgot what it's called. Ring roller. I've been throwing it a good portion of the day, Colin. I've had only bites. I mean, I didn't change my bait after I put these on because they were getting bit. It was a ring roller and the shaky head, the Dizzy Diamond. Like once they started biting on that, bro, I've only alternated between the two to different baits. They have been biting these. So I just kind of said, leave good enough alone, bro. No need to change. Well, Corn Dip, hopefully there's not video to go with that song, bro. Because if there's video to go with that song, that means that we went south real quick. I'm hung up. I'm hung up, like. But I busted my Robin Hood move, boom, boom, that bow and arrow situation. And now we're free. And of course, I'm not gonna check my abrasions because that's how I get down. Zook, that's what I got right now, bro. I think this kayak is a 2020, maybe. I don't remember. But I think it's a 2020. It's got that 360 Mirage drive. I'll do a freaking circle right now for you guys, but some of you might throw up. So I'd rather not. Bust out a little circle right here. Bust a donut on the water. We will not be busting donuts out here. Disturbing the peace. The rock right here is real jagged, so we might have to switch to a Nico rig because it is not very forgiving. We will see what happens. This is the point that I wanted to fish, guys. It is deep. It has a deep drop. They usually hang out here, bros. Year round, they're just chilling here, cycling through. Corn Dip, if you thought wake boats caused problems with their huge old wakes, you should see me on full throttle here, bro. like path of destruction back there, bro. That's how I get down in this kayak. I unleashed the legs. I don't think I have a smaller, well, I think I do have a smaller, okay, let's do this, guys. We're gonna do a little mixing. You guys see that little guy just come up here and try and hit my bait, bros? What the heck was that? Saw him the whole way, bros. Let's do some mix and matching here. And we're going to, I think I brought the bag with the forward facing minnows. And I'm gonna shrink down the size of the minnow on here. I'll shrink down the size and keep the jig head, because that's where the action, the rolling action comes from. Corn diff, dock owners, pontoons, everybody. Well, I'm assuming you meant those pontoons, not pontoon boats. But everybody is shaking. I think I'm gonna, from this lake. Silver's welcome here, but not me and my Chevy legs, bro. Where was that? That's probably a striped bass, but we'll cast to it anyway, because we're dumb. All right, let's change this minnow. Though, for the record, guys, I've been catching off of this minnow. Not a problem. But I'm gonna change it real quick. Visually, it's a little weird because I don't remember this bank looking like this, because there's not usually this much water out here. But it's all good. It's all good. We ain't worried about it. So did you guys see that little stupid fish try and get my bait? Bruh, he was tiny, he flew up like a missile, and he disappeared like a missile. I mean, I'm not saying that he blew up into a million pieces, but he disappeared as fast as he showed up. It's not a bad spot right here. Got a little bit of shade. We'll see if we catch a fish, but we definitely got shade right here. All right, let's change the size of this minnow. I mean, this isn't too crazy big, bros. But I'm gonna switch it up nonetheless. Now I'm gonna get up. Hopefully there's no butt crack showing, guys. And hopefully I don't fall in the water. But also hopefully something bites this shaky head as I toss it out there. Let's try and pick up the the pants. All right. And as you can see, guys, the kayak is pretty stable. As long as you got a wide stance and you frickin' wrestling. Guys, you should be able to not fall in the water. I say as we try and avoid falling in the water. But you do want to have 3 points of contact at a minimum when you move about the cabin. You don't want to just be willy-nilly moving this way, that way. You want to have 3 points of contact, guys, just to make sure that you don't fall in the drink. No matter how stable you think you are, guys, 3 points of contact when you move about the cabin. This life vest is really making it weird for casting. It bumped me, bros. So, as you saw, there is a potential that I could go into the drink. But again, I was in wrestling, so whatever. It's gonna take a little bit more than that to get me in the drink. I got up to get some new minnows, but I'm over here just casting. So let's get these new minnows. 3 points of contact, homies. 3 points of contact at all times. Boom. Boom. Let's see where the minnows are, if they're in here. Oh, yep, there they are. The kayak is moving backwards. Safety first, 3 points of contact. 4 is better. 3 is doable. And then we sit back. We are safe again, nestled in our captain's chair. We are safe again. I should get sponsored by this life jacket company, bros. Guys, this is a Hobie dog. You can stand up in them, player. Just keep that wide stance, dog. Well, we are letting that worm soak right there. We're gonna see what kind of minnows we got to put on. We got the crushed cities, but the crushed cities are basically the same size as this other one, so that's not good. What about this baby Z2? That's a smaller one. We can throw this champ minnow from Jordan Lee. Let's throw that. And then we'll zip this up. Put it down here. Then that'll help me see the comments better. Yo, Rick is in the house. Rick, we do not have Mr. Wiggs here. This journey was too far. His frail body is only good for battles and not for cruising around. He would have been in the wind. Who knows what would have happened to him? He would have been outside in the kayak. He's a gamer, but... All right, guys, this is the difference in size that we are going to go from that minnow to this. Let's see what happens. That guy definitely stinks like garlic. And again, guys, I have not fished this area. The bites that I was getting were on islands and shoals. But here I am, fishing a point. I would like to say to make a point, but I don't think that's the case. I think this guy is hooked kind of stupid. Yep. There we go. Now he's straight. All right, let's see what we got here. Kayaks give Mr. Wiggles hip problems. He's never been on a kayak, I don't think. He's only been on silver. But definitely, guys, okay, now we're ready. Actually, I do need a Nico setup. That Nico setup is necessary for this area because, like I said, this place has some jagged rocks. We'll fish this. What's the time check? It's 5:11. I don't know what time the sun goes down here in Georgia. Georgia. I have no idea, guys. So we're just gonna assume that it goes down at 7, like in our hood. But I kind of feel like it should be maybe 8 or something that it goes down in this hood. There should definitely be a fish here. Right now, Mr. Wiggs and Silver are just, who knows what they're up to. I just know they're at the house, hanging out together. They could be up to no good, bros. I don't know. We'll try this spot for a little bit. And then we'll move to those islands way over there, guys. It's gonna take a while for me to get there, but not too long, because I'm quick like that. All right, so right here, he's only going down this deep. So I feel like I gotta go off just a little bit further because that's not very deep right there. So that's why I'm telling you guys, it looks kind of weird here because the water is higher than it usually is. That is correct, Snizook. You have no choice but to fish an area because you can't really go that far. I mean, I can take us, dude, I was in the channel right there. Right over there is South Carolina, dog. I'll take us to South Carolina. But you are correct, dude. Because of the fact that it takes a little bit of webs to get you somewhere, you kind of hesitate to go to many places. Bro, you don't believe me, dog? I was way over there on those islands, dude. I fished all those islands. I came back because the moderator got the stuff. And now I might go back out there again, dog. All right, I'm not back that these. Yep. All right, we're gonna flip it around town, homies. So you guys can see something. I'm basically spot lock for this kayak. All right, guys, let's get down to dirty. Let's throw that shaky head in there. Let's try and get ourselves stuck and then unstuck and then stuck into a fish, but apparently we're gonna be stuck in the kayak first. All right, we have unstuck ourselves from the kayak. And now let's get stuck. Steve, I only have, if it still works, there's one light in there in the front compartment, and that light is just like a navigation light that goes in the back, but it's not the red and green that you usually need to have. And just like that, guys, we got ourselves a player. He's the tiniest player on the block, but he is a player. Look at this little guy. Bros, what the fish? He went back in the drink, dogs. I don't even have enough room to put my finger in here and grab his mouth. Bros, look at this. Look at this guy. He's the longest, smallest fish on the planet. You want me to weigh him, guys? Should I see how much this guy weighs? Should I see how much this little dude weighs? I probably should, as I toss back out there and let it soak. Bros, this guy is the tiniest, dumbest little fish we've caught on this channel, I think. Might not be. Where's my scale? No idea where my scale is. It's getting pretty crowded in here. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's another bite, I think. Yep. Oh, he's got two fish. One in the hand and one on the line. He's reeling in one-handed. Now let me use this fish to help the other fish come in. Bros, what is going on here? This fish out here is a little bit bigger, but not by much. I haven't even finished weighing this guy, and this other guy is over here jumping. All right, guys, hold on a second. Let's figure out what we're gonna do here. Maybe we'll weigh them both together and see if they amount to one fish. So guys, what is this? How often do you guys see someone double up with himself? Bros, we doubled up with ourselves. This is ridiculous. But look at this. Oh, doubled up solo. Kind of weird, but this is a solo double, dogs. All right, guys. I can't weigh both of them. Okay, all right. Let's see what we got here. How am I going to do this? Let's weigh the little dude first so he can go back in the water. He's been out of the water longer than the other guy. Oh no! Dummy, relax. Now you got fish stuff on my pants. The little guy is being weighed first. Could be the smallest fish that we've weighed on this channel. Feels like it is. Haha! Little guy, bros, weighed him. We're over here messing around. We know what his weight is. So if you guys want to guess what the little guy weighed, I mean, they're both little, but the really, really little guy. Got them both. Dropped them in the drink. Steve, are you some kind of fish weight expert, bro? Because 6 ounces was what the little dude weighed. What the heck? And the other guy weighed 14 ounces, bros. All right, let's get back into position. But seriously, guys, doubling up with himself? What is that all about? It was 14 ounces. The second fish, did I say it was 14 ounces? I don't remember. I think it was 14 ounces. Not a pound, that's for sure. But let's try and get a little deeper, because those little guys, though they're fun, they were not what we were looking for. These are not the spots we are looking for. But Dennis, that's 2 spots. They were little spots, but that is 2 spots. Oh, that felt like something, but must have been just hung up in the rock. We're gonna cast a little deeper. Okay, that's taking a little longer for the bait to drop. Very interesting. That is the deeper spot. Let's try and get just shy of it. Gross. What was that? A little tiny fish. Tim, I am not sure. But that guy was tiny. They might be big enough to cause a move, dog. We just got to figure it out. I got a question. And then let's do a little spin, a little drift. Bros, well, that to me seemed pretty entertaining. Two little dummies. But I am easily entertained. So, you guys may be all like, all right, guys, this fool is just catching little fish. I'm about to punch him in the back or in the top of his head, the area that I can see. It is 5:25 here, guys. Again, I do not know what time. Well, actually, I got to watch, dummy. It says 7:45 is sunset here. I think it's for here. Should be for here. Again, guys, every single fish that I've caught has been off of these biz baits, the Dizzy Diamond and the minnow on the roller, ring roller. Yeah, that's what it is. So there were fish here, but they were tiny. So it is time for us to move on. I have not fished this island over here, guys. There's an island right there, and then there's a shoal over there. I've been catching fish off that shoal, and there's another shoal way down there. It's just how long will it take for me to get to all these places? We can fish that shoal and that island over there. I've caught some there. Gonna hit my flat. So we're gonna make a move, but I do need to have a mic off moment real quick. And if you guys can see, this kayak, you just stick your rods down in these little holes right there, bro. Boom, you're good to go. So let me have a mic off moment, homies. I will have to turn you to, I don't know, look at the ground. Who knows what you guys are gonna look at. right, guys, I should have gone a little bit further from this area because now I'm on the bank. So you have to be quick with your mic off moments, because if not, you're gonna end up in the bank. So what I've decided is I'm going to set up the Nico with one of these biz baits. It's going to be the same setup. So where do you guys want to go? You want to go to this island and a shoal way over there? Or do you want to go to this shoal that I've fished, and I know there's fish, I've caught some off of there, and those islands down there? Totally up to you guys. I'm just going to set up this Nico rig. I'm going to hope that this is enough weight to make this fool go down. So your call, guys. I'm sure we'll catch fish on either end of these, but whatever your preference is, if your preference is to see me suffer and cruise, well, we can hook you guys up with that. Man, that's a huge Nico hook. Door number 2. I think door number 2. Was it over here, bro? Was it the ones that I already caught on? I think that's... Gotta stay hydrated. All right, here we go, guys. It's time to hit the jets. I think door number 2, unless Steve changes or notifies me that door number 2 is not this shoal over here, I will do a U-turn if it is not this shoal. All right, Steve, so at this point in time, if you say it is not this shoal, well, too bad it's this shoal, bro, because we are all the way over here and our legs are burning. Burn, baby, burn. I'm sure we're going about 3 miles an hour right now. It's a swift 3 miles an hour. Old school. We're out here getting our cardio in on this kayak on Clark's Hill, getting our leg workout. Keep in mind, guys, I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. So, whatever. Old school. Now you tell me I'm already in the middle of nowhere. But old school, they're biting over here. They were biting here earlier today. Yo, Steve, that's just me trying to look good for the camera. Tomorrow I'll be paying for it, bro. I'll be like, dang, why my legs hurt so bad? Oh yeah, I thought I was a kayaker. All right, guys, we are here at the show. Let's see if we can pick off one or two off of this show. Remember, guys, if our legs give out or something happens to our drive, we have a paddle here. So we can just paddle our way back, bros, which I think would be worse, but we'll paddle our way back. So we won't be totally stranded. Tim, there is a lot of gas required, bro. I don't know how many calories I've burnt. I have been fasting, haven't eaten anything in all day, out here burning calories, and 3 hours of sleep, dogs. I don't even know if this is a dream. This could just be a dream, guys. This live might not be happening. You never know. Oh, dudes. So, well, maybe I should save it for when my brother's here. This is gonna take like 14 tamales, bro, to refuel the tank. 14 tamales will get us back to gordo status, full. But if I remember correctly, the moderator said that they went to go pick up some fried chicken from this place over here called the Chicken House. Now that Chicken House chicken is some good chicken. Not sponsored, just letting the Chicken House know that they got some good chicken. Anytime I come over here, you better believe I'm gonna get some of that good chicken. So the drop on this shoal is pretty steep. I've been throwing up to the top and then just kind of letting it settle down to the bottom, popping it, and then moving it like some ways back towards me. And then I'll let it sit down on the bottom again and then work it back towards me from there. Because it is pretty steep, bros. Colin, I'll post a picture of the Chicken House's chicken, bro. It's just southern chicken, bro. That's all it is. But it's good stuff. I throw some of that Mexican ketchup on there, bro. You know, that Louisiana hot sauce. Because you know, that ain't really hot, but you know, it's good enough to be considered Mexican ketchup. We got a little bit of breeze here, but at least the breeze will be going in our favor when we're headed back. And by our, I mean mine, because you guys are, I don't know where you're watching from, but it is not the seat of this kayak. So you guys are good no matter where you're at. You will not have to make this arduous journey back to home base. Oh, and then it's going to be even worse, dudes. You think of Mr. Creel when you hear Hotel California. He would love to hear that. Yeah, dude, so going back up the hill with the kayak, oh, that's going to be an adventure. That was definitely one. That is going to be an adventure. Going down the hill, not a problem. Coming back up the hill, oh, that's going to be crazy. I'm looking at this shoal sign right here. I think an osprey has made home, made a nest in it. That was a rock. Yo, Jimmy, what's up? Steve, that's what Colin had said earlier today. I was going to cast a shaky head up to it, but I'm currently paralleling that drop of the show. Yeah, Jimmy, we're over here in Georgia. Brought the kayak out. Keep in mind, Jimmy, this kayak will be given away if we ever reach 100,000 subscribers. I will give this kayak away in a drawing like we do all the time, homie. Tim said he caught fish, but the boring way. Is there a boring way to catch fish? Tim, you may have been desensitized. Yeah, Jimmy, we just got to get to it is the problem. So if we don't get to it, dog, then this kayak will be mine forever. Which is not a problem, but already called dibs on the kayak, so you guys need to help Escott out. But just to let you guys know, this kayak is fully functional, homies. And it will come with this fish finder up in front, bros. It's a Humminbird, I don't know, maybe 9. No, sorry. It's a Helix 7, not a 9, bros. Not a 9. All right, we're gonna go to that shaky head. It's weird that I'm picking up this grass right here. I don't think I really picked it up when I was here before. If we don't catch anything, we're gonna move to these islands. And there's like what I believe they refer to here as blow-throughs or something like that. It's just a little like connection of land that goes to the bank, and there's just a little bit of water that goes over it, and fish just, and then it drops off on both sides. I don't know if that's naturally made or why exactly that was. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Thanks for having that faith, homie. Having faith that I'll be able to give away my kayak. We'll see. It's just we set the goals, we set them high. The moderator didn't really like when I said that I was going to give away the kayak. But, you know, sometimes me and the moderator are going to disagree. And by sometimes, I mean a lot of the times when I open my mouth. The moderators are like, why don't you just keep quiet? You keep giving away stuff. You're flooded. What's going on out there, bro? Is it rain? Or a busted water line? What's going on down there? Tell me, bro. You about over there, right? I will take the waterways all the way down. This will probably take me out the Savannah River. No, I think this is Savannah River. I don't know, but it'll probably take me out into the Atlantic Ocean. I'll have to pedal around Florida. I'll throw a peace sign to Unlimited and Snazook as I cruise by. I'll have to live off the, like the Native Americans, I'll have to kill like a seal or something in order for me to survive out there. And then I'll go into the Gulf of America, and while I'm there, I will make my way up to wherever you're at, dude. Bro, have faith. I can get you in this kayak, bro. It's gonna get a little snug though. So, you know, you can hang out in the back over there, or you could hang out like a damsel in distress, bro. And I will carry you like this as I'm pedaling, bro, in case you're that distressed. Hopefully you're not. Look, dude, why would you need silver? Look how fast I go on this thing. And out into the ocean. Actually, does the Atlantic Ocean, I think the Atlantic Ocean goes upward. So Yeah, I'm gonna have to pedal over there because the Atlantic Ocean is not gonna be friendly. Yeah, that's a good idea. I just saw a turtle dive bomb that area. Homies, the amount of rock on this lake is very appealing. I mean, these turtles are dive bombing, but whatever. So dudes, is the choppiness way less now that we're going 720? Because I think Elon just can't handle 1080p, bros. He's okay with 720, but 1080p, I don't think that's in his wheelhouse.